Drifted 260 out to 4. Diamond Jim been pretty solid around the $6.50 mark. Old Bill 7 into 460, back out to 5. And Jaipur Princess, who has been getting better every run this time in, 750 into 6. So we're waiting on about 4 to move in. Diamond Jim, Jaipur Princess, Layahi and Power Broker. This is the Platinum Group CC Proprietary Limited Handicap. Power Broker about to come up riderless. Jaipur Princess and Layahi still out of the stalls as well. So Power Broker, we'll see how he jumps away today. Missed the start quite noticeably at Hawkesbury the other day, but it is a 2,600 metre race by the same token. Now Jaipur Princess and Layahi are about to move in. So Power Broker out to 420, Diamond Jim into 550, Old Bill at $5, Jaipur Princess at 6. So they're all in line and set to go for the running of the race number 6. Ready to go. Gates spring back and they're off and racing, and Power Broker jumped on turns with them. Came out about 3rd or 4th last. He's being hunted along in the early part. Hello Gorgeous went up to lead and leads from Southern Copy and Filament and Old Bill. Power Broker on the improve, going up to be about 4th or 5th, and then Savage Blaze. Followed by Layahi, who's 3 wide in the early part. He's trying to press forward to find a spot about midfield and then roll it on the river. Jaipur Princess and Diamond Jim went out the back to be last of all. Coming around the home turn on the first occasion, and Power Broker's working up on the outside. Hello Gorgeous on the inside, led though from Power Broker. Southern Copy in the middle of them, and then came Filament, followed by Old Bill back behind those in 5th spot. Layahi's on the outside, and then came Rolling on the River and Savage Blaze. Jaipur Princess is back 2nd last, and back at the tail of the field we've got Diamond Jim. So past the judge, and Hello Gorgeous led 3/4 Power Broker. And then Filament and Southern Copy, followed by Old Bill. Layahi was 3 wide, but he's managed to force Old Bill over onto the rail, so he's one off the fence now. And then came Savage Blaze and Rolling on the River. Jaipur Princess is 2nd last, and Diamond Jim still at the back of the field. They're going along that side straight and about to hit the next corner. And the leader, Hello Gorgeous, out in front of Power Broker. The margin about 1.25 lengths now. Filament over on the inside, followed by Southern Copy. Old Bill 5th on the inside, followed by Layahi. There hasn't been much change in the order so far. About 2 lengths to Savage Blaze, Rolling on the River. Jaipur Princess is 2nd last, and last is Diamond Jim. About 1,100 to go. And Hello Gorgeous, the local, leads out from Power Broker on the outside. And then Filament. Layahi's rider starting to stride forward. He pulled it out 3 wide, and it's now cruising up on the outside. A couple of them going at the same time, though. And Power Broker now swept up to hit the front with Filament, who popped out off the inside. Layahi 3rd. Hello Gorgeous and Southern Copy are next, followed further back by Savage Blaze and Old Bill. Jaipur Princess is 3rd last, followed by Rolling on the River. And Diamond Jim back at the tail. Runs are starting to come now. Power Broker on the outside from Filament and Layahi with them in the centre. They lead from Savage Blaze, who's coming around the outside, followed by Southern Copy. Jaipur Princess has made up some ground in midfield. Old Bill hasn't got a lot of room inside it, and then Diamond Jim, but Savage Blaze swept around the outside and shot for home. Jaipur Princess is coming after it. Power Broker down on the inside, followed by Layahi, and then Southern Copy, but Savage Blaze has raced away. It's 3 lengths in front of Jaipur Princess, and Savage Blaze is holding a commanding break down to the post. Savage Blaze beat Jaipur Princess and Diamond Jim. Then Old Bill, Southern Copy, Power Broker, Layahi, followed by Rolling on the River. Further back was Filament, and last in was Hello Gorgeous.
6-5-2 and 4, 6-5-2 and 4. About these staying races, you've got to be in a position to be able to move and pounce. And the heavily backed runner, being Old Bill, just never got that today. Savage Blaze, Tommy Berry, swooped around the outside. Exactly what happened here last time out when Watertight did the same thing. 12.93.70. Jaipur Princess 2.30. Diamond Jim $1.70. Old Bill runs 4th. 6-5-2 and 4.
Yeah, it was just about keeping the horse out of trouble. Tommy Berry kept Savage Blaze in a nice spot, midfield or worse, and He made the move as they turned for home, and he'd had a nice run in the race. He conserved his energy, and the son of Savabeel brings up his 6th win today, and it was in pretty impressive style. J-Per Princess, never really a winning hope, but she worked home evenly over the final stages. She battled away nicely enough. Leah High only whacked away over the final stages. Power Broker was disappointing, you'd have to say, under pressure a long way from home. They turn for home, and Savage Blaze is in front. Is Catch Me If You Can. Nothing can catch him. Power Broker's been under the bat from a long way out. A lot of tired horses here. Diamond Jim does what Diamond Jim usually does and whacks away. Old Bill only really saw daylight sort of towards the top of the straight, and by that point Savage Blaze was 5-6 in front, was never going to be able to win the race. But Rich Savage Blaze, he's been around for a while now, this fellow, a 6-year-old. He's consistent enough and he wins the city race.
Well, the race was funny. Like, Leah High went forward, and I think Glenn Schofield had the knack of it last start, getting it to settle out the back and then work into the race. Blake went forward. Well, that move backfired, crash bang out the back. It's finished 100 lengths behind them. And the horses that had the uninterrupted run that could move ran 1, 2, 3. 6, 5 and 2 are the ones that had the uninterrupted run from the mile and had done no work, and they run 1, 2, 3. 6, 5, 2 and 4.
Yeah, momentum's a big thing with these staying horses. If they can just get that nice roll on and get a crack at them, we're talking about a benchmark 68. Most of these horses, they're around the same ability, and if they can get the right run, they're going to be very, very hard to beat. Well, we spoke to Darren Smith a couple of races ago, and he's had a winner here, Rich, with Savage Blaze.
It certainly is, and a little bit quiet today, Daz, and you got to have momentum, and that's what Tommy gave this horse today.
Exactly. I was quite disappointed after his run at Warwick Farm the other day. But sitting down after the race, we went through the race and it just had no luck. He just had to do too much work. Today's Tommy's just rode him a little bit more quieter, and especially around Gosford here, you just got to get going. And once you get going, you can pinch 3 or 4 lengths on him. The race is over.
The last 3 staying races we've done, the city meetings, has been the exact same ride, watertight, and there was one other too.
Yeah, for sure. And that was a great ride, Tommy, and he just keeps amazing, this old horse. He chugs along.
Well done, and Tommy with the dynamic syndication colours on, Tom. Momentum and clear running in these staying races.
Yeah, it was good. Darren and Dean both said, get him to relax early, switch off, so we could run the 2600 out. So we did that, but I got a nice cart up from Blake till we got to about the 600, then I thought it was my time to go and let down really well.
Well done, buddy.
Thank you.